What is going on, guys? DBG here, and after the last video, you know what? I'm in a mood to just talk a little bit more about the game of my team, and the fact that I literally have got 100 comments saying Steph Curry is the best point guard in my team. I have to make this video because there are still a large percentage of this community that are, for lack of a better word, overall snobs. They are overall snobs. And I'm telling you guys, stats mean nothing. Or say not stats mean nothing. Stats don't mean that much in this game. Let's be real. Because badges are everything. But overall means nothing in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. And I am going to be making another video explaining how to basically abuse this. And that'll probably be out tomorrow if you guys want to see it. What to look out for in a card before buying it. Because, honestly, stats, not everything. It is much harder to view everything and get a general idea of how a card is on looking in game. There are external factors, some external websites where you get a much better view of what a card is like. Then, obviously, looking at NBA 2K20, well, on the auction house screen. But anyway, so first of all, I am going to show you guys that not all cards are made the exact same. So for example, let's have a look at Lance Stevenson, and let's compare him to, I don't know, do I have any day one amethysts or early amethysts? Pierce was a almost day one amethyst. Okay, so let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just put him up against Allen Houston. He was a 1 overall difference, and Houston was a 2 guard that was out day 1 in this game. Okay, first of all, big difference. 96-94. Badges, 38 to 22. 9 Hall of Fames. Stats wise, a plus 5-3 for Allen Houston. And that's it, is it? Plus 9 post moves, irrelevant. A better post fadeaway. Everything else, like, I'm thinking it's literally everything else that matters. That matters. Stevenson is not only just better in, he is significantly better. And we all know a reason why that is. We all know about the intangibles stat. We all know that as the year goes on, there's a stat called intangibles, which 2K uses, and all it is a stat that makes a huge difference to a card's overall without actually changing anything in game. So the reason why I know this, and this is not a theory, like I've been at 2K events, I've brought it up to people in 2K, and like I'm just kind of chatting with them, and have been told, you guys were not supposed to find out about intangibles. Like, it was something that 2K swept under the rug for years, and in a 2K17, thanks mainly to myself, making all those videos on it, intangibles was exposed as literally something that changes overall. And it's one of the first things people check for when they're looking at cards. So, first of all, I have to mention that because not mentioning intangibles would be a complete disservice. Also, just know that the newer cards that come out, they're always going to be better stats-wise and badge-wise than older cards. For example, if you guys look at the opals from the start of the year, to be fair, these guys did get some Hall of Fame badges as the year went on, like 19. You've got 17 Hall of Fame. You got 23. So, like at the start of the year, these were really good, like 20 Hall of Fame badges. The Pink Diamond Awards, though, were ridiculous. Like Dave Cowens, 4. Elgin Baylor, 2. Adrian Dantley, 3. Alex English, 3. Like, you're looking at that. And now look at the Pink Diamond. Let's actually, because you're getting 20 Hall of Fame badges on our opals, 17 if you're looking at Penny Hardaway. Let's have a look at this card right here. Not Derek Jones Jr. Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo is a 70k, 95 overall. So 4 overalls less. 4 overalls less than the opal. 7 extra Hall of Fame badges. So the Hall of Fame badges that 2K are giving out are absolutely crazy. And I want to show you guys some things that 2K are doing to lower overalls as well. Because funnily enough, this is the first year that intangibles is not enough. They've actually managed to find out a way that they cannot even lower people's stats with intangibles enough. So you guys might be very, very confused with a lot of the new players that are quote-unquote almost too good to be true. And thankfully people said in my comments, because normally I'm on the ball with things like this, and there's so many that I can't give credit to everybody, but if you were one of the people that pointed this out to me, thank you. It was yesterday in the Paul Pierce video about why he was just a really weird position at power forward. And again, the fact that people were pointing this out in my comment section means that it's not just me preaching to nobody, that at least it's having a little bit of an impact, and people are looking at cards and overalls differently. So one player, for example, I'm going to use is Miles Bridges. So if you're confused about why Miles Bridges is a power forward, actually, because I don't watch enough Miles Bridges maybe plays there, I'm going to use Paul Pierce as an example, the new card. So Paul Pierce never played power forward one day of his career. Maybe at the very end of his career, but never when he was in Boston. When Paul Pierce was in Boston, he played at the 3, sometimes at the 2, because he had Antoine Walker. Then as the years went on, he obviously got Kevin Garnett in Boston. I played with Kevin Garnett in, where was it that he was at Kevin Garnett? Brooklyn straight afterwards. Washington, I can't remember, and the Clippers had Blake Griffin there. So maybe he played tiny bits of power forward, but never with the Celtics, and never in the finals, because he had Kevin Garnett playing there, and also they had Kendrick Perkins. So if you're looking at Paul Pierce, you're looking 90 defensive overall, but you look at the badges, and he's got Hall of Fame Clemson defensive leader, tireless defender, off-ball pass. So these are all unbelievable badges to have, but this is one reason why his overall is really low. Because not only does he have unbelievably low intangibles, 25 intangibles to be exact, which means he'd be a 99 overall, even at power forward, but he's got 90 defensive overall because power forwards are only judged by their ability in the post. There was a whole breakdown 2K20, and I'm not sure if it's the exact same, but I made a video on it. Basically, three-pointer makes a little bit of a difference for power forwards, and everything else is post stat. But you know what doesn't change power forwards overall? Ball handle, passing stats. Perimeter defense. Perimeter defense does not have one effect. If you give a power forward 30 perimeter defense or 99 perimeter defense, it's not going to change your overall. So there are only certain stats that matter for players, which is why you're seeing low rebounding card. You're seeing a couple of kind of not particularly high stats. A 50 block. That is going to kill any player that's going to look to play in the post. He's got a standing dunk as well. That is, again, for post players, going to lower their overall. Should he have a higher standing dunk? Probably, definitely not. But there's a reason why he's a power forward, because standing dunk, things like that actually matter. So if Paul Pierce, if you change his position to small forward, like look, I haven't tested it out. I have not tested out what his overall is small forward, but I can pretty much guarantee you that if he's small forward, his defense goes to 99 overall. I'm telling you that right now. His defense straight up goes to 99 overall if you make him a small forward, because he's got all the badges, not really good perimeter defense, and again, his defense is really low because of the fact that he is a power forward and he doesn't play good post defense. So that's things you have to look out for. And it's just like you're wondering how, if you're looking at moments cards, Kawhi Leonard is I keep thinking he plays for the Raptors. How Kawhi Leonard's a 98 overall and his card is unbelievable. One, they gave him minimal intangibles, and two, he's got a low offensive overall, and the reason for that is he's got a low post hook. He's also got he's alright strength, and yeah, he's got a really low post hook, and that's going to lower his offensive overall by 5 because he's technically a post player. According to 2K, he's a post player. This is a 34 Hall of Fame badge, basically demigod, one of the best cards we've seen in years in this game. But he's not 99, and he's managed to be lowered down to a 98 overall, purely because if 2K made him small forward / 2 guard, which realistically is where Kawhi Leonard should be, position-wise, that there was no possible way of making him a 98 overall, not a 99. So there's a lot of stats you guys can look out for, and it would be things like really low passing vision, or say passing IQ. A lot of the time they nerf passing IQ because, again, that's something that barely makes a difference in game. It's all you. They a lot of the time nerf hustle, sometimes get nerfed. It's nerfed shot IQ as well. Shot IQ of 70. You don't realize how much of a difference shot IQ makes on a player. Like, do you know what? Do you know how much of a difference shot IQ makes in a game? 0, because you're the one taking the shot. But shot IQ makes a big difference in a player. So you're looking at 70 shot IQ in Kawhi Leonard. And then you look at, let's just say, an early year card, Amari Stoudemire. You look at 94 shot IQ. I actually want to check one thing with Kawhi Leonard. So if you go to premium, where is he? Jeremy Lin. I just want to check if this Kawhi Leonard has got higher shot IQ. So this Kawhi Leonard right here, no, he's got 70 as well. Okay, so they're using that to keep his overall down. So if you are ever thinking a card is like, it's almost too good to be true that it's that overall, they probably just have a load of these absolute like nonsense stats that they're using to change things in game, because no longer, like, shot IQ of 50 on Miles Bridges. Like, you're looking at all these unbelievable stats, and to make him not only did they have to make him a power forward to stop him from being 99-99 because he's got 95 defense, mostly because his interior defense and his block rating, actually his block rating is really good, his interior defense is only 85, they pretty much had to give him a 50 shot IQ to lower his overall. So they're the things to look for. Like, obviously you can't see intangibles in game, because the intangible stat was literally designed to manipulate overalls in my team. And then when the intangible stat doesn't go far enough, you see them with shot IQ. Let's have a look what they did with Jeff Green. I know he has 25 intangibles, 50 shot IQ. So if you're looking at all these players and you like their overalls, these cards are all way, way too good to be true. Lance Stevenson, 50 shot IQ. I'm trying to think, is there any other ones that are just way, way too good to be true that I have on the team? I'm not 100% sure. There's a lot of new cards that you just know for a fact are way, way too good to be true. Let's go and look at new cards right here. Premium buzzer beater. Chris Webber. Let's see what his shot IQ is. Attributes, shot IQ. I know he's 98. But the problem is that they had to make him a center as well. Because, again, he's a 99 overall power forward. But because he's a little bit undersized and height makes a difference for centers, it doesn't really for power forwards. So height is a huge factor. So that's why Yao Ming is always high overall, even though his stats are low. His height's a factor. They've made him a center for that reason. Drazen Petrovic, I think, is kind of even. Let's see what Paul Pierce's shot IQ is. Obviously, I think I might have checked that one earlier. I know it's 90, but they changed his position. So there's a lot of things you can look out for proving that overall is nothing. First of all, like, it's intangibles, check 2K20 Central. Secondly, check for shot IQ. If shot IQ, lower intangibles are, the better the card's going to be. The low intangibles plus low shot IQ, the card's going to be really good. Low intangibles plus low shot IQ, or low intangibles plus in a random position, like in a position that definitely isn't correct, means they're going to be really good. They're going to be even better. Low intangibles plus low shot IQ plus in a position that's incorrect means that these cards are going to be superstars for their respected overall. Hence, the best cheap budget card, or the best cheap diamond in the game, Miles Bridges. He has all of the boxes checked. Low shot IQ, check. In a completely wrong position and undersized, check. Low intangibles, 25, check. So he's got everything. He's got everything to show that he is the prime example of why overall does not mean anything in this game. He's got all the absolute like BS things that 2K do to lower overalls. He's got them all. And then the last thing is that, like, look, just don't be fooled by the opals. Don't be fooled by the shiny color. I'm telling you this right now. Steph Curry is the worst value card in the game. He is 400k. He's 400k, 39 Hall of Fames. Unreal. Like, he's a great card. Unreal, 39 Hall of Fames. Got like range extend, a quick first step. He's not going to dunk. He's not going to dunk, and he's still got the really kind of slim body and gets bullied. He gets absolutely bullied. Whereas this guy exists. Russell Westbrook. Like 70k, you can get Russell Westbrook plus a borderline God squad. He's 99.99. He's got 24 Hall of Fames. All the important ones, might I add. All the important ones Hall of Fame. He's faster than Curry. He's got a 95 dunk. He's got a better release, in my opinion, than Curry. And also comes with range extender. So there's absolutely no reason to run with Curry over Westbrook. And the fact that there are actually people in my comment section, not only fair enough defending this Curry. Fair enough defending this Curry. This is an unbelievable card. but that are talking about how overall is the biggest thing ever, and how this card right here is better than, say, Jeremy Lin because he's a 95 and Lin's a 93. This Steph Curry's terrible. Like, he's terrible. Like, I don't understand how people can still look at things like that and look at a card and think they're the best card in the game. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. You know what? Before I leave, if you guys want to run with not great cards, you want to run your favorite players, fine. If you guys want to spend money, fine. If you guys don't want to spend money and want to run with budget players, that's fine as well. There is no right or wrong way to play the game. But in this video, this video is for people that want to actually play this game pretty much this is the way I like to play the game. And I'm not telling you guys to play the way I do, but if you're watching this video, you're probably looking at alternative ways of playing the game. So there's no point watching a video like this and then saying, oh, but I just want to use players that I enjoy. That's fine. If you want to do that, that is perfectly fine. But again, videos like this, there's no point looking for any tips. If you want to use the players you enjoy, there is no point looking for any tips, because there's no tips you can give. Because as of right now, the current players just are simply not good enough unless they're named LeBron James and they're point guard, or they're named Giannis or Kawhi. The three of those guys are the only ones, and KD actually. But for budget players, a lot of your quote-unquote favorite players really aren't, you're not going to get the best out of using guys like that. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.